we have somebody, they've got a little wing they're about to learn to fly. So here we go. You can see the person's cruising around. I thought the plane, because this is a bit of a fail, I thought the plane was going to bop the lady in the hair or something like that, but no, it lands and oh wait, it's under their robotic lawnmower. Oh, the poor bloke. So I do have to laugh at this one. It doesn't look like an expensive craft, but who's ever gone to fly something? Maybe it was a little bit of a maid and he's told his wife, hey, come watch this. I'm learning to fly. And then all of a sudden, there's only room in this backyard for one remote control device, and it's the lawnmower. And of course, it's too late there. Flown over there. So like you just have to laugh at that. I thought that was an absolute classic. All right there. Okay, the next one. We spoke a little bit last week about some drones that fell out of the sky, and I had a look at these. And this was an article that came out a little while ago, and it was on r/drones, and it was talking about they had like a 4th of July show or something, and 48 out of the 55 drones fell into, I thought it was into a lake, SeaTac. Oh yeah, at Angel Lake. And check them out though. These drones are very different to the ones I was expecting. So we saw one last week where they looked like cheap plastic drones. It just had some budget LEDs in them. This must have cost an awful lot of money, because if you have a look at a bit of a close up here, like we've got some real components here. Like this is a carbon fiber frame. This is a real specialized piece of equipment that is not just like a cheap plastic one. So I think they said each one of these drones was like $1,800 or $2,000 when I read the actual article of this. And that's a lot of money to be losing that. So it's good they were able to get them back. I don't know how much of those components are going to be able to be reused, especially if this is like a salinic water or it had some salt in it or any marine water or anything like that. But yeah, 55 drones crashed into the lake as it was supposed to be the 4th of Drone light show. And yeah, a lot of money down right there. I would love to try one of these things out. Like this looks like a pretty high-tech piece. Not high-tech, but like a pretty well-designed and well-engineered thing that I think would be, you could do some really cool fun things with them. You're going to need to maybe learn how to not land them in the ocean though. Okay, this one, I thought this was about a recent one in drones, talking about crashing. And we're going to jump in here. This used to be all the rage for a little while. This looks like just when I have this screenshot here, this looks like it is a computer generated thing, but this is actually real. Joshua Tree saying guests return to home wouldn't work. Oh, when it comes to those ones, I don't know why they crashed, but we're just gonna have to I'm just glad that they did get some back and maybe work out some of those bugs in the future so it doesn't happen. Now this one I just thought this was cool. I would love to do this one day. I don't know how the logistics go about actually flying over go-karts, because this pilot does have a crash here at the end. It looks like an absolutely wicked go-kart track. I would love to race around here. And yeah, it's just, you wouldn't have enough time if you are flying around and driving these things to not run over them. Like, yeah, I just thought it was a cool little flight. I'm glad it didn't get run over though. That could have been disastrous, and I'm not sure how that would go with insurance. And then we've got, oh, this one. This is a oldie but a goodie. You might have seen this before. This is, listen to this RC, this pilot here, this helicopter pilot. Oh, come on, internet. So we just, they noticed there was someone flying an RC plane down there, and these pilots were like admiring that. They're saying, oh, that's perfect, but then he crashed the plane into the top of the tree. And we're going to skip along here. I'm not going to watch the entire video, but you can see that just where my head is there, there's a guy leaning out the side. And there we go. We've got, like, can you imagine what this kid on the ground is thinking when they're flying around? And then they're like, oh, we've got my plane stuck in the top of that tree, and that's high up as well. And then just to do a bit of a landing and to give the dad or the kid back their plane. they're not going to believe that story of like, man, we're flying around and then out of nowhere this helicopter comes and picks this out of the tree. So I got to say a big double thumbs up to that pilot there. Really cool. Some great flying as well. Not great flying by the person who's flying the RC plane, but the helicopter pilot. Just amazing. And would absolutely make that kid's going to tell that story forever. One time I was flying an RC plane. I got it stuck in the top of a tree and a helicopter came, picked it up and flew it back to me. Like, I don't know. That's pretty amazing. And then moving on now, we have two more videos. I need to learn how to do this. So I've been getting a little bit into FPV wings. I've been trying to learn a little bit. I'm going to turn, no, the sound should be okay. I hope I don't get a copyright strike for playing this because this is from RC Media World. So that's like a big channel. We're just gonna, I'm gonna see how we go right here. But this, look at this thing just absolutely screaming around. So it's saying 727 kilometers per hour, like an RC jet. It's insane. I think you can see the launch just here. Let's go ahead to the launch. I mean, I don't want to build this thing, but I just love the noise that like jets make if you've ever gone to an air show and one's been flying past. Yeah, just amazing. Maybe I'll listen to the sound just for a second. Please, no copyright strike. RC Media World. I'm just saying how good this is, how much I want to do this, reacting to your stuff. I'll put their link down below as well, but just that, I don't know, that turbine. I love that noise. Really cool. I want to be flying one of these. One day I would like to do that. If I ever had the skills. Look, it doesn't have to go that fast. And I don't know the price of what one of these. I expect it costs more than my car maybe or something. I'm not too sure. But just some little like turbine jet thing could be a ton of fun. Brent is saying, Stu, check out Sherby Vol, Wicked Wing flights, LED lights, and drone chase footage around buildings and parks. Okay, we might have to check that out. And Cliff is also saying, my Tiny Hawk is faster than that. So he's got some 1000S lipos on right there. And then finally, I thought this was pretty cool. And this is, look, Tyler Perry, who, I don't know, like some actor dude, I'm guessing. He has a $97,000 RC plane. This is I'm sure somebody in the chat, Nice FPV, will be able to tell me who this is. This car guy. What's this guy's name again? But man, $97,000 for an RC plane. That's someone who is very passionate about the hobby. All right, he's about to take it off. Yeah, this is the car guy that I've seen a few of his videos before. But let's go to a bit of a takeoff. Where are we? It's like, surely you need some license. I don't know what the laws are over there in the US, but surely you need a license when you're going to be flying around something that's that large. Kind of pretty poor camera work there, but yeah, it almost doesn't look real. Like, as in, like, the video doesn't look real because you're watching it and that looks like it's a real craft that you should be seeing. But yeah, some really cool stuff there. For my favorite RC videos of the week. When it comes to me though, no way am I going to be spending $97,000 on an RC plane. You could